Hello, family. This is your friend Kenisha, and welcome to another episode of Transformation Tuesday. This is an opportunity where we talk about how can we transform ourselves. Remember that our acronym for transform is taking real people and navigating towards success, and form is forcing ourselves into radical metamorphosis or focusing on the right mindset. And so last week on Transformation Tuesday, we talked about this. Don't let crisis control you. And we used the word control, and we talked about the Janet Jackson song Control. So this week our word is worry. And let me read to you that definition. It says worry means to give way to anxiety or unease. It says to allow one's mind to dwell on difficulties or troubles. And so when we are worrying about someone or something, that means that we are not in control. So I want to read to you a couple of quotes that deal with this notion of worry. It says this: worry often gives a small thing a big shadow. And that's from Swedish, that's a Swedish proverb. Here's another one from Winston Churchill. It says, when I look back on all these worries, I remember the story of an old man who said on his deathbed that he had a lot of troubles in his life, most of which never happened. And then here's another one by George Bernard Shaw. He says, people become attached to their burdens, sometimes more than the burdens are attached to them. What does that mean? That means that we ought not to worry. And so our specific thought for today is be in control through every crisis. We know that right now our entire nation is going through several different pandemics, COVID-19, racial unrest, political unrest. But even in the midst of that, we want to transform ourselves and make sure that we are in control. So from an article, it says 2 ways to stop worrying about things you can't control by Amy Morin. And here's something that it says. It says, remind yourself to stop worrying about things you can't control. Remind yourself to think about things within your control and what is not. For example, you can control how well you take care of yourself, but you can't always prevent illness. Those who strike the right balance of control recognize how their behaviors can affect their chances of success. But they also identify how external factors, such as being at the right place at the right time, can play a role. Examine your beliefs about what you can control and what you can't. So I want us to develop a sense of control, transforming ourselves. And one way to do that is to stop trying to control things that you can't control. Here's what worry oftentimes is. We worry because we're trying to control things that we can't. COVID-19 to us, unfortunately, we cannot control that. We can't. So why worry about it? Doesn't mean that we're not concerned, but I'm not going to focus my thoughts on things that are without my control. Here's another one. Let's start controlling things that we can. What's something that I can control? What I focus on, because what I focus on, I give strength to. So I'm going to choose to focus on that which is positive, that which is good, that which is lovely, that which I can control. I'm going to focus on controlling my attitude. I choose to be positive. I choose to live up in a down world. I choose to say yes when everything is saying no. I choose to get up when everything in me may want me to stay down. That's how I stay in control of the situation. I control my attitude. And then it says we want to make sure that we control our mind. Listen, I don't know about you, but I can get all kinds of thoughts. So I want to make sure that my mind is always in control. And our final question for today, it says, what do you need to let go of in order to focus on the things you can control? This is your friend Kenisha. I want us to be in control, even in the midst of crises. Hey, I love you. Have a great day.